For millennia, humanity has looked to the natural world for sustenance, shelter, and healing. In the ancient Near East, a region rich in diverse flora and deep spiritual traditions, plants were not merely resources, they were revered gifts, often imbued with divine significance. The sacred texts, particularly the Bible, frequently mention a fascinating array of plants, not just as metaphors or landscape features, but as integral components of daily life, ritual, and, crucially, medicine. These biblical narratives offer a glimpse into an extraordinary, natural pharmacy, hinting at powerful remedies long understood and utilized by ancient civilizations. We embark on a journey to uncover the true healing potential of these remarkable biblical plants. The connection between faith, healing, and nature is profoundly woven into the fabric of biblical history. From the creation accounts in Genesis to the vivid descriptions in the Psalms and the practical wisdom of Proverbs, the natural world is consistently presented as a source of blessing and insight. This wasn't merely abstract spiritual symbolism. The people of biblical times relied intimately on their environment, understanding the specific properties of plants for food, dyes, construction, and therapeutic purposes. Our exploration will bridge this ancient understanding with contemporary knowledge, examining how these plants, some still prominent in our lives today, offered tangible relief and wellness through the ages. Our journey begins with aloe vera, a succulent plant with a history stretching back to ancient Egypt, yet familiar to many today. Though not explicitly named for its healing in canonical texts, John 19 verse 39 mentions Nicodemus bringing a mixture of myrrh and aloes for embalming Jesus' body, indicating its aromatic and preservative qualities were well known. Beyond embalming, ancient cultures, including those in the biblical lands, prized aloe vera for its remarkable soothing properties. Its thick, gel-filled leaves were a go-to remedy for various ailments, suggesting a widespread appreciation for its restorative capabilities in a world without modern pharmaceuticals. The wisdom of ancient usage truly foreshadowed its modern applications. Modern science has readily validated what ancient healers instinctively knew about aloe vera. The plant's clear gel is a powerhouse of beneficial compounds. It's renowned for soothing irritated skin, making it a popular ingredient in topical creams for burns and wounds. Internally, aloe vera can aid digestion, often used to alleviate discomfort and promote gut health. This remarkable plant contains a rich cocktail of vitamins, including A, C, E, B12, along with folic acid and choline. This impressive nutritional profile underscores its historical role as a versatile and potent natural remedy, bridging ancient herbal traditions with contemporary wellness practices. Coriander, a delicate herb whose seeds and leaves are culinary staples, finds a unique mention in Exodus 16 verse 31. Here, manna, the miraculous food provided to the Israelites in the wilderness, is described as tasting like wafers made with honey and appearing like coriander seed. This comparison highlights coriander's familiarity and perhaps its subtle, pleasant taste to the ancient palate. Beyond its flavor, ancient Egyptians were known to use coriander for digestive complaints. Modern studies confirm its antioxidant and anti-inflammatory properties, validating its historical role in promoting well-being. It is a humble seed with a rich and enduring legacy, both spiritual and medicinal. Cumin, another ubiquitous spice, appears in biblical texts like Isaiah 28 verse 25 and Matthew 23 verse 23, indicating its common use in ancient Israel, both culinarily and economically. Jesus himself mentions tithing on mint, dill, and cumin, confirming its status as a valued commodity. As a medicinal herb, cumin was traditionally known for its efficacy as a digestive aid, helping to soothe upset stomachs and promote healthy gut function. It is also a good source of iron and contains beneficial compounds like cuminaldehyde, which contribute to its distinctive aroma and potential health benefits. Cumin, then, was far more than just a seasoning, it was an ancient staple for wellness. The majestic date palm, referenced in Exodus 15 verse 27 and John 12 verse 13, was a cornerstone of survival and prosperity in the arid biblical landscape. Its presence often signified an oasis, a place of rest and refreshment, like Elim where the Israelites found 70 palms. Beyond its symbolic value, the fruit of the date palm offered vital sustenance. Dates are naturally energy-rich, packed with essential sugars, and are an excellent source of dietary fiber and potassium. The palms themselves provided much more than fruit. Their leaves were used for shelter and crafting, and their branches for religious rituals, signifying victory and joy. This versatile plant was truly a gift of the desert. The fig tree holds a profound place in biblical narrative, appearing as early as Genesis 3 verse 7, where Adam and Eve use fig leaves to cover themselves. Later, in Luke 13 verses 6 to 9, Jesus tells the parable of the barren fig tree, illustrating themes of fruitfulness and judgment. This tree was not merely a backdrop, it was a common and cherished part of life in ancient Israel, offering shade, a familiar landmark, and, of course, its nutritious fruit. Figs were a dietary staple, providing essential energy and contributing significantly to the well-being of the population. Its presence symbolized peace, prosperity, and the bounty of the land. Beyond their culinary importance, figs and fig leaves were employed in traditional medicine. The fruit itself is remarkably high in fiber and a good source of various minerals, supporting digestive health. More notably, fig leaves were utilized for their therapeutic properties. In ancient practices, they were applied topically for skin ailments, suggesting anti-inflammatory or soothing effects. Intriguingly, traditional medicine also explored their use in managing diabetes, a property now being investigated by modern research. The multifaceted utility of the fig tree, from providing sweet fruit to offering medicinal relief, solidifies its status as a vital plant in the biblical world. Frankincense, one of the precious gifts brought by the Magi to the infant Jesus in Matthew 2 verse 11, held immense value in the ancient world. Sourced from the Boswellia sacra tree, its aromatic resin was used extensively for incense in religious ceremonies, in perfumes, and as a potent medicine. The fragrant smoke was believed to carry prayers to heaven, purifying the space. Its high cost reflected its perceived sacredness and effectiveness, underscoring its dual role in ritual and practical healing across cultures, from the temples of Jerusalem to the embalming chambers of ancient Egypt. This resin was a truly universal treasure. The medicinal applications of frankincense are well documented, both in ancient texts and modern scientific research. Its resin contains compounds known for significant anti-inflammatory and pain-relieving properties, making it valuable for conditions ranging from arthritis to digestive disorders. The ancient Egyptians used it not only for embalming but also for wound healing and as an antiseptic. Today, frankincense essential oil is widely used in aromatherapy and natural medicine for its ability to reduce inflammation and promote cellular health. The enduring legacy of frankincense underscores how ancient wisdom often aligns with contemporary scientific discovery, revealing powerful natural remedies. Garlic, with its distinctive pungent aroma, is explicitly mentioned in Numbers 11:5, as the Israelites reminisce about the foods they enjoyed in Egypt, including the fish we ate in Egypt at no cost, also cucumbers, melons, leeks, onions, and garlic. This shows garlic was a common, valued food, implying its widespread availability and importance in their diet. Beyond its culinary appeal, garlic has been revered for millennia for its robust medicinal properties. Ancient civilizations recognized its power to ward off illness and boost vitality. Its active compound, allicin, gives garlic its characteristic smell and is responsible for many of its health benefits. Hyssop, a plant often identified as Origanum maru or Syrian oregano, holds significant symbolic and practical weight in the Bible. It appears in Exodus 12 verse 22 during the Passover, used to apply blood to the doorposts, and famously in Psalm 51 verse 7, where David pleads, "Cleanse me with hyssop, and I will be clean." This ritualistic use suggests a deep understanding of its cleansing and purifying properties. Traditionally, hyssop was also valued for its medicinal applications, particularly for respiratory issues and as an antiseptic. Its cleansing abilities were likely observed and appreciated long before its symbolic adoption, making it a powerful tool for both physical and spiritual purification. The medicinal uses of hyssop, passed down through generations, reveal its practical benefits in the ancient world. Its potent aromatic compounds were, and still are, highly regarded for addressing respiratory ailments, helping to clear congestion and soothe coughs. The plant's natural antiseptic qualities also made it valuable for cleaning wounds and preventing infections, a critical need in an era without modern antibiotics. This dual utility, both ritualistic and therapeutic, cemented hyssop's place as a fundamental healing herb. Its enduring presence in traditional medicine highlights a sophisticated understanding of botanical properties, even in ancient times. Myrrh, like frankincense, was a precious gift brought by the Magi in Matthew 2 verse 11, indicating its profound value. Sourced from the Commiphora myrrha tree, its resin carried a distinct, bitter aroma. Beyond its use as a perfume, myrrh was critically important in ancient embalming processes, known for its preservative qualities. Mark 15 verse 23 also notes that Jesus was offered wine mixed with myrrh before his crucifixion, suggesting its use as a pain reliever or sedative. This potent resin was therefore deeply interwoven with significant life events, from birth to death, underscoring its multifaceted role in the spiritual and physical well-being of the ancient world. The medicinal attributes of myrrh are remarkable and continue to be studied today. Its powerful anti-inflammatory and antiseptic properties made it an invaluable resource for treating wounds, gum disease, and various infections in ancient times. Its pain-relieving qualities, as suggested by the biblical account, were likely well understood. Modern research continues to explore myrrh's potential in areas such as oral health and anti-cancer therapies. From its use in sacred rituals to its practical application as a balm for physical suffering, myrrh stands as a testament to the enduring efficacy of natural remedies discovered millennia ago. The olive tree, mentioned countless times from Genesis 8 verse 11 with Noah's dove returning with an olive leaf, to Romans 11 verse 17 symbolizing spiritual grafting, is perhaps the most iconic plant in the biblical narrative. It represents peace, prosperity, and God's enduring covenant. Its fruit, the olive, and the oil extracted from it were fundamental to ancient life, used for food, light, anointing, and, critically, medicine. The longevity of these trees, some living for thousands of years, further deepens their symbolic power, embodying resilience and sustained vitality. The olive tree was not just a plant, it was a living testament to divine blessing and a cornerstone of civilization. Olive oil, often referred to as liquid gold, was a staple for both culinary and medicinal purposes. It was used to anoint the sick, symbolizing healing and blessing. Its anti-inflammatory properties were likely understood through experience, applied topically to soothe skin and internally for various ailments. Modern science now extensively supports these ancient uses, recognizing olive oil, particularly extra virgin, for its profound heart health benefits, its rich content of antioxidants, and its ability to reduce inflammation throughout the body. The wisdom of anointing with oil, once a spiritual and practical act, finds strong scientific validation in today's world. The pomegranate is depicted as a fruit of beauty and abundance, decorating the robes of the high priest in Exodus 28 verse 33 and celebrated in the Song of Solomon 4 verse 13. Beyond its aesthetic and symbolic value as a sign of fertility and prosperity, the pomegranate was a cherished food source. Its vibrant, jewel-like arils were a delight to the palate, offering a sweet and tangy refreshment. Ancient cultures also recognized its health-giving properties, making it a valued component of their diet. This beautiful fruit was not merely decorative, it was a powerful ancient superfood, brimming with goodness. Saffron, the world's most expensive spice, makes a poetic appearance in the Song of Solomon 4 verse 14, listed among precious aromatic plants. Its rarity and labor-intensive harvesting from the Crocus sativus flower made it highly valued, literally threads of gold. Ancient civilizations used saffron not only for its distinct flavor and vibrant coloring but also for its medicinal qualities. It was believed to uplift mood, act as an antioxidant, and possess anti-inflammatory properties. Its inclusion in such a revered text hints at its extraordinary reputation, far exceeding its culinary applications and cementing its place as a plant of luxury and healing. The balm of Gilead, famously questioned in Jeremiah 8 verse 22, "Is there no balm in Gilead? Is there no physician there?" refers to a legendary healing ointment. While its exact botanical identity is debated, it was likely derived from a type of balsam, such as Commiphora gileadensis. This balm was renowned for its restorative powers, used to soothe wounds, reduce pain, and heal various afflictions.
The desperation in Jeremiah's question underscores the cultural belief in its profound efficacy as a universal remedy.
Though its precise ingredients are lost to time, the legend of the balm of Gilead speaks to a powerful ancient tradition of natural wound care. The mustard seed is famously featured in Jesus' parables, Matthew 13 verses 31 to 32, as a symbol of immense growth from humble beginnings. While the parable focuses on its small size, the mustard plant itself, likely Sinapis alba or Brassica nigra, had practical uses.
Its seeds were ground into a pungent spice, adding flavor to ancient cuisine.
Medicinally, mustard seeds were used to create poultices, applied to the skin to alleviate pain and inflammation. The stimulating heat of mustard was believed to draw out toxins and promote healing, making it a fiery remedy in the ancient medicinal toolkit. A tiny seed with surprising power.
Nigella sativa, often referred to as black cumin, appears in Isaiah 28 verse 27, though its specific mention as a medicinal plant is more prominent in broader Middle Eastern traditions outside canonical biblical texts. Nevertheless, its presence in the region and its historical use make it highly relevant. These tiny black seeds have been revered for their wide array of healing properties. Traditionally, nigella seeds were used to support digestive issues, boost the immune system, and reduce inflammation.
Modern research continues to uncover the extensive pharmacological benefits of nigella, solidifying its reputation as a potent natural remedy, a truly blessed seed. Rue, a perennial herb with a distinctive bitter taste, is mentioned in Luke 11 verse 42, where Jesus criticizes the Pharisees for tithing mint, rue, and all other kinds of garden herbs, while neglecting justice. This highlights its common cultivation and value in ancient gardens. Rue was widely used for medicinal purposes, particularly as an antispasmodic to relieve muscle cramps and as an anti-inflammatory. Beyond internal use, its strong aroma also made it an effective insect repellent, protecting both people and crops. Its inclusion in a list of tithable herbs underscores its everyday significance, both practical and therapeutic. Thyme, a fragrant herb, while not explicitly named alone in the provided biblical texts, was likely part of aromatic mixtures for anointing oils or incense, as suggested by components of the sacred anointing oil in Exodus 30 verse 23.
Its presence in the region was common. Traditionally, thyme was highly valued for its antiseptic and respiratory aid properties.
Its essential oil, rich in thymol, makes it a powerful natural disinfectant. It was used to alleviate coughs, colds, and other respiratory discomforts, and its strong antiseptic qualities made it useful for minor wounds.
Thyme represents a subtle yet potent element in the ancient botanical pharmacy.
The willow tree, specifically the willows of the brook mentioned in Leviticus 23 verse 40 as part of the Feast of Tabernacles, was a common sight along waterways in the biblical lands. While its ritualistic use is noted, its medicinal properties were also likely known. The bark of the white willow tree, Salix alba, contains salicin, a compound chemically similar to aspirin. Ancient healers across various cultures recognized its efficacy in reducing pain and fever, often brewing willow bark teas for these purposes. This remarkable plant served as one of humanity's earliest and most effective pain relievers, a natural precursor to modern pharmaceuticals. As we survey these biblical plants, a fascinating comparison emerges between ancient healing practices and modern science. Ancient wisdom often focused on the whole plant, understanding its synergistic effects through generations of observation. Modern science, while often isolating active compounds for targeted treatments, increasingly circles back to the efficacy of these whole plant extracts. The biblical record, though not a medical textbook, provides valuable historical data, showcasing a sophisticated, albeit experiential, understanding of phytotherapy. This dialogue between old and new enriches our appreciation for both the deep roots of natural medicine and the precision of contemporary research. The plants mentioned in biblical texts are more than just historical footnotes, they are living testaments to an enduring botanical wisdom. They speak to a time when humanity lived in closer harmony with the earth, relying on its generosity for health and survival. The knowledge of their healing properties, passed down through oral traditions and recorded in sacred writings, formed the bedrock of ancient medicine. Today, as we grapple with complex health challenges, revisiting these foundational natural remedies offers not just historical context, but also profound insights into sustainable health practices and a deeper respect for the power of the plant kingdom. The consistent presence of these healing plants in biblical narratives also underscores a fundamental connection to creation itself. Genesis 1 verse 29 states, "And God said, Behold, I have given you every herb bearing seed, it shall be for food for you." This verse encapsulates a divine provision, highlighting plants as integral to human well-being from the very beginning. This perspective invites us to see nature not just as a resource to be exploited, but as a carefully designed system offering sustenance, healing, and spiritual reflection. A deeper understanding of these plants can foster a renewed sense of stewardship for the natural world around us. The healing imparted by these biblical plants often extended beyond the purely physical. Their aromatic qualities, like frankincense and myrrh, were used in purification rituals, suggesting a psychological and spiritual cleansing. The act of gathering and preparing herbs was often a meditative, communal process, fostering a holistic sense of well-being. Even simple dietary staples like figs and dates offered not just nutrients, but comfort and a sense of security. This ancient perspective reminds us that true health encompasses mental clarity, spiritual comfort, and emotional balance, all profoundly influenced by our connection to the natural world and its abundant gifts. The lessons from these biblical healing plants resonate powerfully in our modern era. They urge us to cultivate a deeper respect for nature's intelligence and generosity. Understanding the historical and scientific basis of these ancient remedies can inspire us to explore sustainable and natural approaches to health. This respect also extends to preserving the traditional knowledge passed down through generations, ensuring that the wisdom of Earth's pharmacy continues to benefit future generations. By honoring these gifts, we become not just users, but guardians of a precious, living legacy, fostering both personal and planetary health. Today, in an age of advanced medicine, the relevance of these ancient herbs is far from diminished. Pharmaceutical companies actively research natural compounds, with a significant percentage of modern drugs having origins in plants. The insights gleaned from biblical texts and other ancient traditions continue to guide scientific discovery, unveiling new applications for these powerful botanicals. Integrative medicine, blending conventional and natural therapies, often incorporates herbal remedies whose efficacy was first noted millennia ago. This ongoing dialogue between ancient wisdom and modern science ensures that the healing potential of biblical plants remains a vital part of our quest for well-being. The story of Earth's natural pharmacy is one that continues to unfold, revealing new wonders with each passing generation. These biblical plants, rooted deeply in history and faith, represent just a fraction of the botanical marvels that have sustained and healed humanity. Their enduring presence in our consciousness, supported by both ancient texts and contemporary science, is a powerful reminder of nature's profound capacity for healing. As we continue to explore and understand the intricate chemistry within these humble herbs and majestic trees, we gain not only remedies but also a deeper appreciation for the sacred interconnectedness of life on Earth. In closing, let the narratives of these biblical healing plants serve as an invitation to reconnect with the natural world, to rediscover the wisdom held within ancient traditions, and to embrace a more holistic view of health. Whether it's the soothing touch of aloe, the potent aroma of frankincense, or the humble strength of the olive tree, these plants whisper stories of healing, resilience, and sacred connection. May their enduring legacy inspire us to cherish the earth's gifts, to seek balance, and to cultivate wellness in harmony with the timeless pharmacy that surrounds us, ever present and ever giving.